Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Touchdown on the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
And the Panthers lining up for a 2-point try. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead. We haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet. And just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other going to be searching for some answers.
And they dodge a turnover there on the return. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He gets this one. Bouncing football. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They'll come up 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff running right. Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what it feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Young on 1st and 10. He finds Sanders. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. And no, they faked it! The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence to throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
After just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
On third down, it's Young. Searches from the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Waste of time.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
They're going for it. Young heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making this a laugher before halftime. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers blowing them out now, 34-zip. The Panthers again going for 2. From the pistol, it's Young. And he's got a man, complete. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And they pick him off again! Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Okay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. We're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Here's Duvernay on the return.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. The throw finds Evan Ingram. It's a race down the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Jaguars driving. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Young working from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1st and 10. It's Hubbard. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down, looking for options. Now right, Leggett makes the ground.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
On the ready.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Defense shows blitz. Young. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got time here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. So the offense is lined up. Panthers making another attempt at 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Counter give to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This is hauled in by Ingram. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Complete. It's Ingram. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence now off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers are finally stopped on the return.